think about something. What do you think would be the most nutrient-dense food, or one of the most nutrient-dense foods that you can eat? So think about it. I won't address it now. I won't give you the answer now. I'll actually come back to it later on in this video. So the most nutrient-dense food, gram for gram. So here's the deal. It's not that important that you get organic. I mean, there's a section right there. But it's not that important that you go for organic. What I'd actually prefer you to go for is local. Local is probably the top of the chain in terms of the type of produce to buy. So local, maybe local organic would come next. And then frozen organic would come right after that. Not even this organic, just because this is more overpriced. And who knows how long it's been sitting. At least with the frozen organic, you're going to get a better price. And it's often flash frozen right at the time when it's ripe and then packaged up. So first local, then local organic, then go frozen organic, then go organic, and then at that point just go for whatever's on sale. Obviously we know we got to be eating the fruits and vegetables, protein and produce, that's key. Although you may not know, like, all right, how do I diversify my vegetable intake? Because we don't want to be just getting in loads of broccoli every single day. You want to be diversifying your nutrient intake. So the simple, easy way to do that is just eat for the rainbow, go for the colors. So make sure you're getting a variety of colors, your reds, yellows, oranges, and you can diversify that amongst fruits and vegetables. So simple, easy metric, change up your colors. I don't want to hear excuses about not being able to cook or don't know how to cook, because I mean, they're making it really simple here. I mean, check it out. You got all this option right here. You don't even have to do any prepping, planning. You just simply pick up a couple of these packages and literally throw it on the grill or on the stir-fry pan. So make things easy on yourself. Protein, produce. That right there is key. Section can be a crapshoot. I mean, truthfully, with salad being such a big part of healthy eating, because I mean, you could just throw in tons of vegetables, you could throw in any type of meat. The thing that really gets people off track and off the rails is all this stuff here, the salad dressings. There's not a lot of great options. I'd say 95% of all these dressings on this shelf have just terrible ingredients. Things to watch out for are the sugars, the corns, the modifications of those two, and the soy, just a junk oil, canola oil. So again, highly processed oils. So I mean, thing is, it's very tricky to find a good one. You think light, you think fat-free, you think those would be great, but again, when you see the ingredients, it's a whole different story. So let me show you a couple of these. See these pictures, see the fronts, see the backs, just so you get an idea of what I see. With the traditional wishbone and their extra virgin olive oil blend dressing, but you can see that they just got a lot of junk. We got the soybean, the vinegar, the sugar. We got also the light, the vinaigrettes. Most people think is healthy, but again, soybean, corn syrup, distilled vinegar, sugar, maltodextrin, junk. So how about Annie's? I mean, this seems like a good dressing. Just looks healthy. We've got the light, but we have canola oil in both. We have sugar. We have a whole bunch of other things. And then last one, we got Organicville. But again, it's still soybean oil just because it's cheap. So that's a no-go. So I looked through a number of these brands, and there's really actually only two that I found that really do fit the criteria of just being made with great nutrients, and also it just doesn't have that many, and it doesn't have the chemicals in it. So one of them is Galeo's. The other is this Primal Kitchen. This Primal Kitchen is new. I haven't really actually seen this before, but looking at the ingredients, it's solid. I mean, it doesn't have the cheap oils. It doesn't have the sugars, the sugar derivatives. But the thing is, I don't know if you can tell. I mean, I'm sitting down on the floor because we're at the base of the shelving. So clearly, these aren't brands that pay for like the eye level, like right in the middle that the bigger brands like Newman's and Wishbone do. So if you're going to look for a dressing, make sure that you look down on the ground to find the better dressings. For you meat eaters out there, this is the most nutrient-dense food that you can eat. It is grass-fed or grass-finished red meat, just because of the mineral content, the fats, the healthy fats that are in it, the proteins. I mean, it's just off the charts in terms of just nutrients. So go for the grass-fed or grass-finished red meat. We're in the oil section, and as you can see, there's a ton of oils actually here. And to be honest, most of these are the better types of oils. I don't actually see any of the canola, any of the soy, any of the junk, the corn, peanut oils. Not here. Actually, this is Whole Foods, so they actually take their levels up a little bit. You know, they raise their standards. But here are the main oils that you want to go for. You want to go for the extra virgin olive oil. First, that's just great for dressings, a lot of nutrients in those. So you want to go for an extra virgin, dark type of oil. There's actually a ton of different oils here from Italy, Greece. So it's pretty cool, lots of options. Another big oil that I definitely want you to have in your house is an extra virgin coconut oil, something like this. And I don't see any extra virgin. I see organic. I see whatever that coconut premium oil. But you want to go for extra virgin just because that means it's the least processed of the oils. And so extra virgin, and having that is great for baking. It's also great for high heat cooking. And then the last oil that I definitely recommend is like a macadamia nut or an avocado oil. And that's going to be somewhere down here in this section. So there's an avocado oil there. I don't see macadamia nut, but those are just great oils for stir fry. Again, high heat on the pan, on the stove top. So those are definitely the 3 oils that you want to have in your house. And if you have anything else like a canola, a soy, a peanut, throw it out. There's no need for it, and it's just going to give you just empty calories. So hopefully that helps. But make sure you have your 3 oils, and if you come to a Whole Foods, you'll have plenty of options. All right, so if you're like me and you love Italian, like pizza, pasta, then you need to have good sauce. And for a good sauce, you need to have a sauce that has just whole ingredients. And so actually, this is the 365 everyday value. This is like the Whole Foods brand, and it's just great stuff. It's just diced tomatoes, puree, basil, extra virgin olive oil, tomatoes, garlic, onions, and then just some spices and herbs. You just want to make sure you don't have the high fructose corn syrup, the soybean oil, the canola oil, any of that junk that's actually in a ton of traditional sauces. So this one is great. I mean, for that giant jar, it's maybe, yeah, it's under $3. So you got to go for something like that. And I'm sure that there's many others here that fit the bill. Again, this is Whole Foods after all, although you'll probably be spending a lot more for those. But again, just go for the Whole Foods. Don't look at the front. Don't look at the nutrition facts. Look at the ingredients. Make sure you actually recognize what's in that sauce.